Welcome to BNEWS Weekly. I'm Phil Gallagher, along with BNEWS Director Rich Hosford, BNEWS reporters Robert Paris and John Vias, Peter Collins with the weather, Matt DiMarzio with sports, Maddie Shipka with the community calendar, and our guest reporter Jennifer Panagopoulos today. Thank you for joining us. Got a full house. A woman accused of stealing money and medicine from a disabled Burlington resident has been arrested in Florida. Chief Michael Kent said in a release that a wanted fugitive who allegedly stole money and prescription drugs from a disabled elderly Burlington resident she was supposed to be taken care of has been taken into custody. According to police, after a lengthy multi-jurisdictional investigation, Marie L. Williams, 57 of Orlando, Florida, was arrested on a warrant on September 10th and returned to Massachusetts to face arraignment in Middlesex County Superior Court on September 28th and charged with larceny over $250 from a disabled person over 60, 5 counts, larceny under $250, abuse of an elderly or disabled person, larceny of drugs, identity fraud, and being a common and notorious thief. Police said Williams was arrested by Orlando police on charges stemming from a series of incidents that began in 2015. She is accused of stealing money and prescription drugs from an elderly man. Williams was working as the home health aide for the victim through a friend of a relative and not any particular agency. Williams was indicted in 2017 but fled the area. Chief Kent said he is proud of the Burlington Department for not giving up in its pursuit of a suspect who allegedly took advantage of and robbed a vulnerable resident who was supposed to be in her care. Williams was located after a follow-up investigation by Burlington police detectives who worked in conjunction with detectives from the Cambridge Police Department and Orlando, Florida Police. The suspect was brought back to Massachusetts by members of the Middlesex County Sheriff's Office Warrant Apprehension Unit. These are allegations. All suspects are considered innocent until proven guilty. A locally owned ice cream shop in a development project has closed its doors. Bedford Farms announced on Facebook that it's closing its ice cream shop in the 3rd Avenue development project. Bedford Farms opened its 3rd Ave location, its 3rd overall, in September of 2015. After 3 fun years, our Burlington 3rd Ave shop has closed its door, the company said in a statement. Thank you to Burlington community for all the support. Those missing Bedford Farms ice cream can still find it at its existing shops in neighboring towns. We are headed back to our roots and look forward to serving and supporting the community for many years to come at our Bedford and Concord shops, the company said on its Facebook page. The Burlington Rotary Club gathered at the Town Common to honor 1979 International Summer Special Olympics gold medal recipient Kevin O'Neill. BNEWS reporter John Vias was there and has this report.
On Saturday, September 29th, the Burlington Rotary Club gathered together on the Town Common to honor Kevin O'Neill, a Special Olympian who won a gold medal in the International Summer Special Olympics of 1979, held in Brockport, New York. The town did not make a public display of recognition at the time of Kevin's victory 39 years ago, but Kevin has returned to his hometown and is now gaining the long-awaited recognition that he's been waiting for. Being 14 years old, Kevin won a gold medal in the 50-meter dash that year and added a 4th-place finish in the standing broad jump. Rotarian and Rotary Special Olympics coordinator John Tuccinardi said it was necessary to wait for the right time and for the right people to be around Kevin when receiving his recognition.
We wanted to do it at a time when we could just get the whole family, his players, some of the volunteer coaches, some of the Rotary people that were involved. Kevin's been not only a great player through the years, get to know his family. Once you get to know the athletes, once you coach them, they're so appreciative of you taking the time and effort to do something for them.
The International Summer Special Olympics features athletes from 37 countries, and Kevin was one of 90 Massachusetts Olympians. His older brother Rick O'Neill and sister-in-law Jan spoke with him on his behalf.
Kevin had been involved in the Olympics program for a number of years, and the Special Olympics graduates from local to state to national to international. And their competitions as you go through, and lo and behold, Kevy found himself sitting as a competitor for the Special International Olympics out in Brockport in 1979.
Not just a track star, Kevin participated in multiple sports during his time in the Special Olympics. Kevin earned the nickname Boomer during his baseball years for a reason he couldn't be more proud of.
And why did they call you the Boomer?
Hit the ball up that fence. I hit the car in the window.
Hit the car window, oh my.
So you became Boomer after that, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And finally, Kevin's brother says that he's come a long way and wouldn't be where he is now without the encouragement and support of his friends and family.
It is family. And when Kevin was first evaluated for the situation that he has, it was a nurse, a doctor actually, who said to my parents, look, you know, I think that you've got a very unique family here. These kids are playing with him and working with him like he's just the most normal guy in the world. And if you keep it like that, I think you just might get some special rewards here. And that's exactly what happened.
A special plaque dedicated to Kevin will be displayed on the town common in the spring of 2019. From the Burlington Town Common, I'm John Vias for BNEWS Weekly.
Congratulations to Kevin and the Rotary Club for long overdue recognition for him. USA Olympic gold medalist Callie Flanagan was honored on the Burlington Town Common for her accomplishments and achievements in the 2018 Winter Olympic Games. BNews reporter Robert Paris was there and files this report.
The community of Burlington gathered for a special ceremony in honor of the newest town Olympian. This week, another name was added to the Olympic plaque on the town common. Olympic gold medalist Callie Flanagan, who was commemorated for her accomplishments in this year's 2018 Winter Olympic Games.
This is a big deal. Look, we've got 5 Olympic medalists now from Burlington. You know, I think that's a pretty significant number for a small town of 26,000 people. But we're always proud and pleased to recognize the different accomplishments. There's many different accomplishments from a lot of our residents here in town. Anytime we have an opportunity to recognize them, I'm always pleased to be part of it.
Alongside Callie were the other Burlington Olympians who had won medals at various Olympics in the 70s and 80s. Among them was Peter Carruthers, a figure skater who won the silver medal in the 1984 Winter Olympics.
The Olympic Games in 1984 were absolutely amazing in the sense that it was our second Olympics. Lake Placid was the first in 1980, and then 84 was Sarajevo. And so we were a little bit more seasoned 4 years later in Sarajevo.
I had a chance to speak with the Olympic gold medalist herself, Callie Flanagan.
Yeah, it's so cool. I think it's really special and something that I never could have expected, and it's so cool, and it makes me feel really special, and it's awesome to see all the people that came tonight, and super cool, yeah.
As the newest Olympian in Burlington, Callie and her family will cherish this wonderful memory for years to come.
Yeah, I think that, especially for the young people and little girls and boys who are watching, I think the main thing is just to never give up on your dreams, and that dreams really do come true.
I think everybody that was out here this evening, and even the folks at home that may be watching on BCAT, I think they'll find it enjoyable. It was really great to hear from Scott and Peter and Gary from previous Olympians. To have them all together again, it was a lot of fun for me.
It was just really excellent to be back in the town and enjoying the people that make this town great, and now we have an Olympic gold medalist, so woohoo.
From the town common, I'm Robert Paris for BNews Weekly.
A lifelong Burlington resident who quietly gave back to his hometown throughout a life of hard work has passed away. Thomas E. Murray, Jr., a beloved family man and loving husband of Florence Murray, passed away on Monday, October 1st at the age of 79. Tom was born and raised in Burlington. He went to St. Child's Elementary School and then was a 1959 graduate of Burlington High School. During his life, Tom was always busy. He grew up working for his uncle, Ted Murray, at Murray Hills Real Estate. After that, he worked at Brody Incorporated in Woburn, where he became a master mechanic, a skill that would carry him through his love for cars and trucks. He then became a member of the Burlington Fire Department and would work nights at the fire department and days as a contractor, starting his own business, B&T Construction. Tom continued his family's tradition of being very active in the growth of the town of Burlington. He was an active member of the Burlington Roundtable, Town Meeting, American Legion Post 273, and the Knights of Columbus. He was a role model and well respected by many. Tom, like other family members, gave back to the community over the years, though he kept a low profile about it. During Monday night's Board of Selectmen meeting, Selectman Mike Runyon made note of Tom's passing and his contributions to the community. He said he has been instrumental in Burlington for many years and that he wanted to share his condolences with the family. Burlington's Town Common was full of dancing, eating, art, and American Indians in traditional clothes for a celebration of Diwali, or Diwali, the Festival of Lights on Sunday. BNEWS Director Rich Hosford was there and has this report.
The Burlington Town Common was full of bright colors on Sunday as many people gathered to celebrate Diwali, the Festival of Light, an event put on by the Indian Americans for Burlington group. Diwali officially starts on November 7th, but keeping the weather in mind, they decided to hold the celebration at the start of the Indian holiday season to get as much participation from the community as possible.
September is where all of our, Indian festival, including Thanksgiving, Christmas, everything starts around this time. So we want to celebrate Diwali, which is a festival of lights and where we bring a lot of people together, the celebration of brotherhood, sisterhood, love and everything. So it's family and friends.
The celebration featured Indian Americans in bright Indian garb, performers recreating traditional dances, artwork, and authentic Indian food. There were also booths with activities and important information on subjects like registering to vote, domestic violence resources, and the Burlington Food Pantry. It was a big celebration with a lot of significance for attendees.
So Diwali, every state in India has a different significance, but the main goal of Diwali is, to winning the good over the evil. That's the, the moral of the story. So how much ever people have negativity in their life, but end of it, the good and the positivity is always wins. And Diwali is basically the celebration to win the good over the evil.
This is the second year that Indian Americans for Burlington held the Diwali festival on the town common. They say it is part of the group's mission to share their culture with the rest of the Burlington community and to educate their neighbors on their culture's traditions.
What we want to do is that what the goal of IAB is to mingle, assimilate for the whole town of Burlington. In other words, it's not only for Indians and for Burlington, but we want to be with all Burlington town residents. So this is the one where we can invite other people who can see the colors of Indian origin, culture, and dances so that they can appreciate and we appreciate their presence in our function.
IAB, Indian Americans for Burlington, the mission of IAB is to do civic duties, charity, community services and everything. But along with that, we want to tell the people what Indian cultures are. So having it on a common helps to bring in a lot of people. And honestly, I think it gives us the forum to the foot traffic, to coming in, spending the time with the people, meeting new people, seeing how Indian cultures and Indian festivals are celebrated.
So we say Indian American for Burlington because we love this town, and it's the highest percentage of Indians in Massachusetts is Burlington. So what could be better than that?
And just like last year, everyone was happy with the turnout.
Absolutely gorgeous. God is so kind with weather, and the people, you can see they are enjoying very much.
On the town common, I'm BNEWS Director Rich Hosford saying Shubh Diwali, or Happy Diwali.
The Burlington Area Chamber of Commerce annual Taste of Burlington event has gotten so popular that eateries from surrounding communities have joined in, and the occasion has been renamed simply The Taste. BNews guest correspondent Jennifer Panagopoulos has more.
This is BNews correspondent Jen Panagopoulos reporting to you live from The Taste here at the Burlington Marriott. Join me as I experience some of the finest cuisine in and around Burlington. That you put on this event year after year?
We love to make events that actually serve the community. So in this instance, for a short fee, you get to taste samplings from over 25 restaurants. So it's actually a feel-good for the community and for the business members, but it also helps fund the chamber and the good causes that we help.
How would you say this has evolved over the years? I know it's been called the Taste of Burlington in the past, and now it's evolved into the Taste. So how do you see that it's been evolving?
Well, first of all, you'll see tonight that there are restaurants outside of Burlington that wanted to be part of this. The greater Burlington area has really evolved to be quite the restaurant mecca. And outside of Boston, this is the place where people want to be. You have so many choices, and with an event like this, you really get to try them all out under one roof and see the different cuisines and the different feel that you get at each individual restaurant. But it's really one that we know that the residential community looks forward to it.
It's a wonderful event. I think it's a testament to the growth of the chamber, the fine restaurants we now have in Burlington. It's a way to get the local people out and about, to meet other people in town, and to frankly take pride in the town.
It's a great night. You know, another great Taste of Burlington. The Chamber of Commerce, Burlington Area Chamber of Commerce, does a great job with this, and we have some of the best restaurants around, and it's great to see them featured, and we can all, get a little taste of what they're up to.
How do you feel that the night's going so far?
There is something really magical about this night. So when you go into the ballroom and you see the restaurants who really are the cream of the crop, not just in Burlington, but around the area, in the whole Commonwealth, this is really the height of the great restaurants. And when you see them all in one room, and then you see the community and the business community coming together to do it, it is really remarkable because there's an energy and a vibe. You can really feel that vibe, which is great.
A gourmet burger chain that features mini burgers with toppings customers can mix and match is eyeing a Burlington location. Burgerum, an Israeli-based restaurant chain, has filed paperwork with the town to open a restaurant in the Middlesex Marketplace at 90 Middlesex Turnpike. The proposal will be before the planning board on November 1. The concept of Burgerums is a 3-ounce patty with a variety of toppings, sauces, and buns that can be mixed and matched. Customers can choose to order 1, 2, 3, or a 16-pack of gourmet burgers and customize each one. Those not interested in burgers can order wings, salads, chicken strips, and more. Every combo comes with a choice of fries, sweet potato fries or onion rings, which can be customized as well. They also offer homemade milkshakes and over 100 Coca-Cola products. We go now to BNews weatherman Peter Brown in our weather center for the latest forecast. We'll also check out the community calendar with Maddie Shipka to see what's happening in Burlington.
Well, hello everyone, and this is Peter Brown with a look at your weather for the next 7 days. And I know it's hard to believe it. We are done just about with our very first week of October, and we're heading into a long weekend. And starting out our period, we are going to see some temperatures that are definitely going to be fall-like, especially when compared to what we've been seeing the past 4 to 5 months. We're going to be starting out our period on Friday. Probably 60 is probably a little bit too high. We may actually see highs in the Burlington area not getting out of the upper 50s. It's going to be nice out there, sunny and dry, but definitely going to be a cool feel to the air with that breeze out there. And of course, if you're going to be out in the area around Burlington, going out to dinner or going shopping Friday night, you might want to bring even more than just a heavy sweater. You might want to bring a jacket with you, as we're going to see temperatures falling down through the 40s and into, as you wake up Saturday morning, down into the mid-30s. So that definitely is a sign that fall is on its way. And again, that's going to be a little bit cooler than average as we get towards the end of the period, getting into the middle of October already. I can't believe how fast time's moving by. Looking at temperatures should be really around 60 in the low 60s, and we're going to see much warmer average temperatures than this when we get towards the end of the period. So if you don't like the cold weather, hang on. We're going to get a little bit more of summer squeezed out. Of course, the only thing that we really notice and we really don't like is the length of days get shorter and shorter every day. So that's definitely a sign that October is here and the fall is marching on. Now, as we go ahead, I'm going to show you a little bit about what's going to be going on with our weather for the next 7 days. And this is kind of a busy map compared to what we've seen over the past couple of weeks or so. We're going to be seeing a cold front that's going to be moving through our area on Friday morning into the afternoon, and it's going to actually stall over us or just to our south as we get into the weekend. So that's going to keep us here in the Burlington area on the fairly cool side of things. So temperatures, again, maybe not getting out of the lower 60s. Pleasant conditions in terms of rain. Doesn't look like we're going to be having any showers at all with that, but just bear in mind, might be chilly out there, especially if you're heading anywhere near the seacoast. Now, as we head into the later portions of the period, we're going to see this warm front come through. That's going to push the stationary front up north of us, and that's going to allow us to tap into some real late summertime warmth all the way into the middle of October. However, though, as you notice out here, way out towards the plains, we're going to see a rather potent cold front getting towards our area as we get towards the end of the period, and that's going to have some real teeth to it. So, again, if you're a real fall lover and you're really looking forward to the cooler weather, let's wait to the end of the period. You're going to see a marked difference as we start the next week, that's for sure. Now, as we go ahead, let me show you a little bit about those temperatures and the weather that we're expecting for the next 7 days. Again, starting out Friday and Saturday. Look at this. We're going to see temperatures pretty cool, much cooler than we should be seeing even for this time of the year. Temperatures, again, only in the low 60s. And again, look at this. Starting out, if you're going out early Saturday morning, you might want to bundle up because chances are we're going to be seeing temperatures way down in the mid-30s. Now, as we get into Sunday, getting into the middle portion of your long holiday weekend, if you do have 3 days off, looks like we have beautiful conditions on Sunday. Partly cloudy skies and temperatures in the lower 70s. Absolutely gorgeous for October. Now, Monday, we're going to have that front around us again. Might slip a little bit south of us again, cooling our temperatures off down into the maybe mid and upper 60s. But by the time we get to Tuesday, Wednesday, and out into Thursday, that warm front's going to be making its way past the Burlington area, and we're going to see temperatures rising up. Look at this on Thursday, up to 74, which is definitely well above average for this time of the year. But once again, keep in mind, that looks like that might be the tail end of the warm weather. So everyone, get out there, enjoy those last rays of this summertime weather, and have a great week.
I'm Maddie Shipka, and this is your community calendar. Would you like some chowder? On Wednesday, October 10th from 4 to 6 p.m., Atrio Longmeadow Place will be having their annual Chowder Fest. Come and enjoy chowder from the top chefs and restaurants in the area. Everyone is welcome, and the event is free. Atria is asking for non-perishable food items to support Burlington's local food pantry, People Helping People. Come and learn all about fire safety. On Saturday, October 13th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., the Burlington Fire Department will be having an open house as part of their National Fire Prevention Week program in October. Firefighters will demonstrate life-saving techniques, show how the world-renowned Jaws of Life hydraulic rescue tool works, and much more. This is a free event and all are welcome. If you have any questions, call the Burlington Fire Department at 781-270-1925. Get ready for a doggone good time. On Sunday, October 14th, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., the Burlington Dog Park will be having their third annual Burlington Goes to the Dogs fundraiser at Rahanas Park. The day will feature family-friendly and dog-related activities. Everyone is welcome, including dogs. The event is also free. For more information, visit burlingtondogpark.com. I'm Maddie Shipka, and this has been your Community Calendar.
The BHS Red Devils continue to fight hard this fall sports season. We go now to BNEWS sports reporter Matt DiMarzio for the latest action and this week's sports report.
Hey everyone, this is Matt DiMarzio here for your weekly sports report. Thursday night at Cafe Escadrille in Burlington, the high school inducted another class in the BHS Athletic Hall of Fame. Welcomed in the annals of Red Devil history was the 2006 football team, benefactors Tony Cedrone and Tony DeSimone, Coach Edward Murray, 1971 graduate Bradley Schuler, 1981 graduate Glenn McGowan, 1989 graduate Lisa Marchese Irgot, 1992 graduate Jason Clifford, 1999 graduate Jennifer Pondelli Scarpelli, 2001 graduate Adam Jenkins, and 2007 graduate Greg Nelson. Congratulations to them all. The current Red Devils are doing well this fall. The football team beat Watertown last Friday by a 20-0 score, keeping Burlington in the mix for the Middlesex League's Freedom Division title, just a season after the team finished last year with a 1-10 record. We have some highlights. Let's check them out.
Last Friday night, on the last day of summer, the Burlington Red Devils faced off against the outmatched Watertown Red Raiders. Coming off a devastating first loss of the season against the Stoneham Spartans, the Devils looked to rebound early. And in the first quarter, Kyle Pena found his receiver Jake McCauley on a quick out, and after a big hit by Ryan O'Halloran, McCauley had the space to take it the distance, putting the Devils up 7-0 after Macaulay's 54-yard touchdown reception. And later in the quarter, Jake Doherty gets a nice set of blocks, turns up the speed, and finds the end zone for the second Red Devil touchdown of the quarter. And now in the second half, with a 2-possession lead, it's Pena dropping back and firing perfectly in stride to Ryan O'Halloran, hightailing and high-stepping his way past the goal line for a third Red Devil touchdown. After an impressive 20-0 rout over Watertown, we had a chance to speak to head coach Dan McKay about his team's impressive performance and start to the season.
Yeah, I think this was our best week of practice all year. Best week of practice we've had since I've been here for the last year and a half. So what you guys saw tonight is kind of what we saw all week. We felt good as a coaching staff coming into the game. We prepared very well on defense. Our defense played well all week. They were fitting up their run schemes, their pass schemes very well. And then you saw that tonight as we shut them out. Our defensive coordinator, Pat McGee, did a great job preparing those guys. Offensively, we felt like we'd be able to run the ball on them. We thought we had a better matchup up front than they did, and we were able to do that tonight.
After a convincing shutout, the Devils remain undefeated at home, and later this week, travel to Landrigan Field to take on the 1-3 Wakefield Warriors. Starting at 7 p.m., we'll see you then.
The soccer teams are in the midst of a rebuilding period, but both teams are starting to pick up some momentum as the season hits the midway point. Last Thursday, the girls' soccer team picked up its second win of the year by topping Northeast Regional of Wakefield at Brushfield by a 4-1 score. The boys' team is still in search of its first win, but has an 0-5-4 record with some terrific results, including a 0-0 tie with Winchester. Winchester is the only team to defeat Lexington this season. Hats off to the BHS golf team, who made some history last Monday. The Red Devils captured both the individual and team titles at the league shootout for the first time in school history. Sean Hurley won the individual award with an amazing 3-under-par score of 68. The Burlington team also won the overall team crown by 2 strokes over Belmont. And finally, the boys' cross-country team continues to impress. On Tuesday, the Red Devils topped Stoneham to improve to 3-0 overall. Rashid Prakash won the race for his 3rd overall victory of the season. Prakash won the race by 63 seconds, which means he was probably already halfway through stretching when the first Stoneham runner crossed the finish line. And that's all for your weekly sports report. I'm Matt DiMarzio, and back to you guys in the studio.
Another week, another photo to highlight. This week we have the perfect photo to ring in the fall season in the month of October. It was sent in by Charlene Davis and shows her daughter, Shayla Ruiz, with her 38-pound pumpkin at the post office to get officially weighed for the Science Center's pumpkin growing contest. Thanks for the photo, Charlene, and congrats on your great pumpkin, Shayla. We'd like to see your photos. They could be of something you see around the town, whether outside your home, or even photos of your family members, friends, and pets, whatever you think is interesting and would like to share. Email your photo to bcat@bcattv.org with the subject line, Photo of the Week. Okay, that's it from the news desk here at BNEWS Weekly. I'm Phil Gallagher, along with Rich Hosford, Robert Paris, John Vias, Peter Brown, Maddie Shipka, Matt DiMarzio, and our guest reporter, Jennifer Panagopoulos. Thank you for joining us.